Good afternoon, Sergeant. How are you?
All right, thank you. How are you?
Good, not too bad. First of all, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please,
Who are you,
Sergeant?
sir? Who are you?
No, would you mind identifying yourself?
Why is that?
Please? Because I'm asking you to, so that I can actually address you properly,
Okay.
and I can actually then tell you what my complaint is, sir.
Okay, I'm Sergeant Saywak. I'm based here at Condell Police Station.
Okay, and your shoulder number?
307.
Thank you very much.
After multiple tense run-ins, the sergeant finally shows up and the auditor wastes no time demanding proper ID to file complaints. Watch till the end to see how the chain of command holds up when the encounter suddenly twists.
Well, who are you first?
Police officer, just asking, can I help? Is there anything you need
Well,
to
no.
help with?
Could you identify yourself properly for me,
I don't
please?
need to identify myself to
Well,
ask you.
you're in plain clothes. You do. Yes, you do. It is part of your code of
Can we just
ethics.
stand over there because it's cars.
Are you guys alright?
We might need some assistance. Just give me a sec. Sorry, do you want to just come around here? Sorry.
Why would you need some assistance for?
I don't know who you are, do I?
Well, who are you?
Well, I will identify myself as a police officer because I'm on duty.
Okay. And your shoulder number as well, please.
2167.
2167,
So if you just want to step
thank
over
you.
here, I'll explain to you why we.
No, I'm fine exactly where I am.
So obviously you just come up towards the gate with your phone out. And
Yes.
It's quite suspicious. Obviously we don't know who you are. We know nothing
Okay.
about you. So
Well,
that's why
I
we're
don't know
asking.
who you are, okay,
Well, I've just done it for myself,
and
I'm a
you're
police officer.
suspicious. Yeah, but even
I've
as
come
a
out of
police
the police
officer,
I've just
you're
shown my
suspicious
warrant
as
card.
well.
Anyway, why aren't you taking pictures of that yard?
Because I can,
Why?
for public interest.
What is the public interest?
You're a public service, okay? I'm a
What's
member
your
of the
interest in
public,
doing that?
okay?
Can we? I'll probably just get a mark unit.
That's alright, we're going to get Mark's unit down.
Okay, so could you identify yourself properly, please?
Sir, I don't need
You're
to.
in plain clothes and you do, okay? If you're not going to identify yourself properly,
Well, I've
in front of
identified
this...
myself
no,
with a
Today we're going to break down a classic standoff between a calm auditor and confused officers. In this first clip, a plainclothes cop refuses to identify while questioning him at the gate. Straight away, the power dynamic flips. He insists on proper ID, asserts public interest, and reminds them they're public servants. From the very first exchange, this encounter is already about rights, accountability, and control over public space.
in front of this
police
officer, okay? In front of
This
this
is my
officer...
police sergeant who I know she's
It
a
makes
police
no
officer.
difference.
It doesn't matter.
It makes no difference. She is in plain clothes, sir.
I've identified myself as a
Yeah,
police officer.
and
I'll show you my
I
warrant
will
card
actually,
and that's fine.
yeah, I will
Okay,
carry
sir?
on talking to you, but I will not talk to her because she has not
That's fine.
actually
When you're speaking to me,
showed
that's fine.
herself as an officer.
That's fine.
So I will not engage with her.
We're all together.
Yeah.
We've identified ourselves as police officer, showing my warrant cards.
Yep, and as I told you, I will.
Bringing it to a marked police, well, uniformed officer to come down.
And as I told you, I will gladly engage with you, sir. Okay, but as I said, because she hasn't identified herself properly, okay, I will not engage with her.
So
I
you
will
see
carry
why
on
we've approached
engaging
you,
with
right? Do you understand why we've
That's
approached you or
fine.
no?
That's
But
perfectly
do you
fine.
know why we've approached you? You know why we've approached you, right?
Well, you've approached me because I have a camera.
Yes, and you're facing it towards the backyard,
Yes.
which is quite suspicious to us.
Well, it's lawful.
Well, first
It's
of all,
perf-
you're
yes or no,
blocking-
sir?
You're blocking an access.
No,
by
I'm not, sir.
standing there.
I'm
You
standing
were.
on the actual
You were standing
pavement.
by the
I was
gate, so we
standing
have
on the
cameras
actual pavement here, sir.
here. We have cameras.
This is
you
the
were
actual
standing there.
pavement here. Okay,
Either
I
way,
was
we have
standing
vehicles
directly
coming
there,
through
sir,
here.
on the pavement. On the pavement.
Anyway, sir,
that
we've-
is
we've
the
got
road,
some- we've got
not
some-
the
we've got
pavement.
some uniformed
Okay,
officers
so
coming
you need
downstairs
to
to speak to
clarify
you.
that. Okay, do not make stuff up. Okay, that's one thing that you don't want to be doing is making stuff up, sir. Okay, I was
Sir,
on
we've
the
got
pavement.
Sir, we've got CCTV
Yeah,
here, so
and I've
you're
got it all
clearly-
on camera.
Okay.
I'm on the pavement here, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so don't make stuff up. Okay, that's what the problem is. Okay, when you have officers such as yourself that make stuff up.
All right, sir.
And that's the problem.
In this part, the auditor pushes back hard as officers claim he was blocking vehicle access. He calmly dismantles that story, pointing out he was on the pavement, not the road, and that both CCTV and his own footage will prove it beyond doubt. The key here is the clash between an officer's narrative and objective evidence. You can see the frustration build as he calls them out for making stuff up to justify their approach and pressure him further.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
That's in uniform.
How are you, sir?
On the police, not too bad, sir. Can I ask
Good.
why you're
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly
No
for me,
problem. My
sir?
name's PC Bassim, attached to Condell Police Station. I'm a response officer.
And your shoulder number, please, sir.
2120 November Whiskey.
Thank you very
Can I
much.
ask you why you're reporting outside the police
Well,
station?
in 1 second, would you two ladies mind identifying yourself properly for me, please? So I'm dyslexic, that's why I'm asking you to identify yourself
So
properly.
just let you know,
PAO Darwood.
Pardon?
PAO Darwood.
Okay, and your shoulder number.
I don't have a shoulder
Okay,
number.
no worries.
Okay. So can I ask your name, please?
I don't have to give my name,
Okay.
sir.
Can I ask the purpose of why you recorded?
For public interest.
Okay. And is that part of an audit as such, sir? For some reason? Are you an auditor? Is that what you do?
Yes, I do go around different police
Okay,
stations.
that's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. Can I ask the name of your YouTube channel if you have an audit trail or such?
No, I'm not gonna give that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Can I just ask why you're standing out here?
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly, please?
Because what, sorry?
Could you identify yourself properly for me, please?
I'm PC Roycroft, that's Condell Police Station. Is that good enough for you?
And your shoulder number,
You
please.
can see it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not good with numbers. Would you mind actually saying?
1880.
Thank you.
What is it that you're doing, sir?
Well, what did it look like, madam?
I don't know, you're filming me. Can I ask why?
Right, there you go.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm filming.
No, I'm at the front.
And if I'm in Lincoln,
Yep.
can you make yourself free to speak?
Here, a new response officer arrives and immediately changes the tone by identifying properly, name and shoulder number, setting a more professional standard. The auditor then challenges the two female officers, one of whom hides behind vague answers about ID. When they ask if he's an auditor and about YouTube, he confirms the role but refuses to disclose his channel. It's a reminder he knows his rights and they don't get to vet his platform or motives.
Okay.
Okay, right, first of all, can I actually ask you why you did not tell me that you had actually put your body camera on?
Okay, well,
when it's part of your code of ethics under
Right,
section 3.5 that
so-
you should tell me.
Okay, so prior to you talking to my officer, sir, I did visibly orderly tell you that my body worn camera was activated. You didn't appear to be
Okay,
listening.
if I missed that, sir, then I
Okay.
do apologise.
That's all right, not a problem, sir. Would you like me to tell you
Okay.
again? You can clearly see it's activated.
Yeah,
so
no, that's fine. And as I said,
That's
if I
fine.
did miss that before, I do apologise for
No,
that.
not a problem at all, sir. Okay. So how long do you intend on staying?
I don't
outside?
know. I don't know, sir.
Okay. Just a bit wary, so obviously that you seem to be filming outside a police station, which is completely within legal remit. It's just I don't need to catch officers coming in and out of their own personal vehicles as such. So can you see obviously why I potentially ask you if you wouldn't mind to not record outside of a police station?
Well, no, I will carry on doing what I'm here to do,
Okay.
and that is what I will do.
Okay. Have you been to other police stations at all today, sir?
That's irrelevant.
Okay. So you're not willing to disclose to me how long you intend on staying outside the
But
police
I don't know how long I'm going to be here for.
station? Okay.
Okay. Well, you made up a lie by trying to say that I was actually blocking when I was standing on the pavement.
sorry, what
So
was-
you need to clarify that, okay, and not make stuff up.
Okay, so can you listen to me now?
No, please
What
don't
was your
talk to me
name?
like
I'm
that,
not talking
please.
to you like anything. I'm talking to you
Okay.
polite. I've just asked you
It
what's your
makes
name,
no
sir.
difference what my name is.
Okay,
I don't have to
I'll
give my
refer to you
name.
as sir, is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so at the moment, your pose is a bit of a risk, okay? A safety
What's the risk?
issue.
There's no
currently
safety
you're
issue.
standing in front of the gates for a police station.
I'm standing
You're more
on
than
a
welcome to
pavement.
listen to me.
I'm standing on
no,
a
you're not
pavement.
on the pavement.
This is the pavement. There's the road.
Standing-
That is the curb.
Do you want to listen to me?
That is the curb. So this is the pavement. That is the road.
Okay. You're more
Okay.
than welcome to stand over there by the cars. You just
I'm
can't
fine
stand
exa-
here.
I can
because
stand
this is
here.
where the cars come in for the police station.
Well, no,
right?
that is the
So right
road
now
that
you're
they are.
blocking it.
No, I'm not blocking it. This is
Well,
the
you're blocking it.
pavement. This
You're
is the
currently a
pavement.
safety issue because
Okay.
what we
No,
can't
I'm on the
have-
pavement. If a car comes onto the pavement, okay, as a pedestrian, I actually have right of way. So let's actually clarify
So
this.
what I'm explaining to you, sir,
Okay.
is what I'm saying about being an officer, a safety issue, is because you're standing here, we've got to make, that means that someone's going to have to stand here and make sure you don't keep walking in when the gate's open.
I'm not going in any area
Okay,
that
well,
I
I
should
don't know
not
you,
be.
so I don't know
Okay.
that. All I'm asking you
Right,
to do
answer me this
is to
question.
move over
Answer me
to
this
the
question.
cars.
Have I gone through those blue gates?
I don't know, sir, I've just met you.
Have I
Just
gone
walked
through
out.
those blue
I
gates?
don't know, sir.
Right. Well, then go and check your own CCTV, and you'll see that I will
But
not
I'm
go
saying,
into
how
a
do I know that
restricted
you're not
area
going to?
because I'm not.
This segment focuses on body, worn camera rules, transparency, and basic honesty. The auditor confronts the officer for failing to clearly announce her camera, citing the code of ethics word for word. She insists she did, then apologizes if he missed it, but the damage is done. He leans into legality. Filming a police station is lawful, and he will continue. When they invent a safety and obstruction issue, he exposes it as narrative building, not fact.
I'm here to break the law.
So what are you
I'm not
doing?
here to break the law.
Why are you
I'm
doing
here to do what I'm lawfully here to do.
Which is?
Okay, to film.
Okay.
Right? You telling me that I am standing in the wrong place, considering I'm standing clearly on a pavement. Okay, you do not have the right to do
I
that.
said you're a safety risk because you're standing
I'm
by
no
the
safety
entrances
risk.
and the exits
Yeah?
to the police station.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly where
I've said
it's
you
publicly.
Can stand further over here by
Exactly
the cars.
where it's publicly
You can't stand
accessible.
here.
This is publicly accessible.
It's not publicly
Yes,
accessible.
Yes, how is it not?
It's the
It
access
is the
to a
pavement.
police, it's the backyard of a
Yeah,
police station.
it's still
sir.
the pavement up to the gate. Up to the gate.
Why do you want to stand by
Okay,
the gate then?
because that's what I'm here to do.
Why?
Okay, because that is what I'm here to do.
But what do you get out of standing by the gates? What,
Well, it
what
makes
is-
no
what are you doing?
difference.
What are you-
I'm here to see how you guys actually interact. You got that other officer that actually went away, that made up lies and bullshit.
What lies?
Okay, by trying to say I was actually blocking vehicles going in. Okay, the officer that you were talking to just there. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and that's
All right.
what the problem
Well, I've
is.
just
When
come
you
out
got
and spoken to
officers,
you. I
okay,
don't
that
know
come
anything
out. Hang
about
on a
what
minute,
you
let me
said.
finish. Okay, when you got officers that come out and they make stuff up, and then the way that you've just actually tried to say that I have to go over there and this isn't publicly accessible, this is perfectly publicly accessible. Okay,
Well,
so
the only
please do
people
not
that
make
have
stuff up.
I'm not making anything up, sir. The only people that have access to this is police officers.
Okay,
the
right.
Public aren't allowed
See
through
that
these
blue
gates.
gate? See that blue gate?
The public
Okay.
aren't allowed through there, are
Yeah,
they?
and I have
No.
not gone through there, and
Okay.
I will not go through there.
At the moment,
So
it's
please
a risk
don't.
that you're standing here.
No,
and that
it's
if
not a risk.
someone buzzes
The
themselves
risk,
in and you
no,
try
the
and
risk,
walk through,
the
that's
risk
the
is when I
risk.
go in.
Okay, but how do I know
Okay,
you're not
but
going to
until
do
I
that?
do that, I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, well,
Okay,
we want to try and prevent that
yeah,
so that it doesn't
I won't
happen.
be going through that area.
You can say that to me, but people have tried.
Okay, well that's somebody else. It's not me.
Well,
Okay,
I don't know that,
right.
sir. I
well,
don't know
d-
your
well,
name.
well,
I don't know who you are.
Right,
I
number
don't know
one.
anything about you.
Right, let me
You
just
won't
say
give
this
me
to
your
you.
name, will
Number
you?
one, I
So
don't
how
have
do
to
I
give
know
you my
that?
name.
You don't.
Number
But
two,
then how am I supposed
don't
to know
make
if
a
you are or aren't going to
presumption.
do that?
Don't make a presumption on someone.
Well, sir, you're standing
okay?
here refusing
I don't
to leave.
care.
So that would be my presumption.
I don't
wouldn't
care.
It? Well, that doesn't make any
Okay?
sense, sir.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
really doesn't,
Okay,
sir.
I will
I
tell
don't
you
know
now.
why you wanna
I
spend
will
your
tell
day
you now.
doing this,
You
but if
actually
I were
have
you,
a
I would
real
ask you to
attitude
leave.
problem.
That's fine.
Okay, you
I
have a
don't think I've
major
been- have
attitude
any
problem.
attitude whatsoever.
Okay.
Now we see the dispute shift to safety risk and perceived danger. Officers argue that simply standing near the gate forces them to monitor him constantly, suggesting he might walk into a restricted area at any moment. He dismantles that presumption with logic. He hasn't crossed the gates. He's on a public pavement, and as a pedestrian, he has right of way. When he accuses them of making assumptions and having an attitude problem, the tension spikes hard.
And I will be reporting you
That's absolutely
for it,
fine. You
okay?
filmed me, I
Because
filmed
you are an absolute. Oh man, it's not even worth.
Absolutely no attitude with you, sir. I've asked you.
Yeah,
not to
you
go
do.
there.
You've got a major
I've been very
attitude.
polite to you this entire time.
Okay?
I don't know what you're talking
No, you
about.
haven't.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So
Absolutely
what
fine.
I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing what I'm lawfully allowed
Can
to
you
do.
do it over by the car
No.
for me?
No, I
Why
will
not?
not, because I do not have to. Okay, I will go exactly where I'm lawfully allowed to go, and I will film exactly what I can see. Okay, I won't be going into any restricted areas because, as I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do a completely lawful activity, and that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, and I should be left alone to do what I'm lawfully allowed to do. Okay,
But
if
I
you
told
hang
you,
on, if you have a problem with that, then go and get me your sergeant or your inspector out.
Why do you want my
Okay,
sergeant or inspector?
because I'm entitled and legally allowed to actually ask for them. Okay, and
but
it's part
why?
of your
What
code
for?
of ethic that if I actually ask for one, that you should be on your radio and actually
just spoken to a
requesting one.
sergeant already.
It makes no difference. I'm requesting
My
a
sergeant is the
sergeant.
one that spoke to
I'm
me to come
requesting
down
a
here.
sergeant or an inspector to come down. Okay, until they come down,
what
I will
reason,
carry
sir?
on doing what
Can I
I'm
ask
going
for
to
what
do.
reason
I don't need to tell you that.
Well, for me to ask for them to come
I
down,
don't need to tell you that. No, I do not need to tell you that.
Right. So obviously the issue that we have at hand, so just listen to me on quick.
Yeah, you can carry on talking to me.
Well, so like I said, so now you're crossing the threshold.
No, I'm on
You
the
are.
pavement.
And you take a step
There
back
is
from me,
the
so now-
gate.
No. So right, here's the boundary.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
boundary,
that's the boundary,
and
go
you
in
did-
there.
And you've clearly stepped over it.
No,
So I'm gonna ask
the
you-
boundary is still the gate.
Take a step back from me, sir.
I
please.
don't need to.
All I'm asking you is kindly take a step back from me. That's
I
all
don't
it
need
is.
to move
As
anywhere.
you can see, sir, the boundary's here. And you
No,
just crossed it
no.
by stepping
Where
into it.
is the
That's all it
boundary?
is.
That's
fine,
the
sir.
boundary. That's the
fine.
gate. Okay, and I'm allowed to go exactly on this pavement.
So,
Okay,
but the gate
where it's
threshold starts
publicly.
from here, doesn't it?
No, the
So-
gate goes
so
that
the-
way.
Okay, so the reason.
This part is all about access, boundaries, and contested authority. The auditor demands a sergeant or inspector while officers try to redefine the edge of public space, insisting he move away from the intercom and entrance point. He hits back that this is still pavement, still publicly accessible, and they cannot lawfully order him off it. Their concern over filming vehicles and faces clashes with his simple position. He is there to observe how police behave.
Okay.
My colleagues asked you to stop filming and recording in a public places. Like I said, you're more than welcome to do it at a safe distance. The only reason why obviously it's concerned for us is we use access to get in via the intercom, and potentially we might be entering sensitive material through the access point. Now, we don't want you filming and recording that, so obviously officers are coming and going. We don't need to record sensitive documentation such as their vehicle registration and such. You know, like I said, you're still in the right to
Right.
record.
Regardless, I can film whatever I can see. Okay, regardless to what it is.
Right, but so to me as a police officer, it looks a bit suspicious to why you're pointing your camera towards the direction of a police backyard.
Because it's something that the public pays for,
Okay.
okay, and I'm entitled to film it and
Okay.
and lawfully.
And I'm
allowed
not
to
disputing
film
your
it.
legal right to film in a public place, sir. It's just where I said your camera's pointed towards the entrance of a police station,
Yeah.
a backyard of a police station.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be hard to say, sir, whether it's accessible via Google Maps if you're saying it's not publicly knowledge, is it? It's not publicly published all over the internet as to what vehicles are coming in and out of a police station, are they?
I don't care.
Apart from yourself
I'm
filming,
here.
sir.
I'm here to look at police
So
vehicles.
just watch out, you don't need to get...
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So as you're saying?
Okay, I'm here to film police property that the public pay for.
Okay.
Okay, and as I said, okay, this is the actual pavement. Okay, and this is what I'm here to do.
Well, so at the
Okay.
moment, you're now on police premises. You've now crossed the line into police premises.
What line is
Lawfully,
that?
we can have
What
it.
line is that?
Like I said, by the gates. I've already told you that. I told you that when I
You
came
are
out here.
such a joker. You
Am
really
I?
are.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Okay, and
really
let's
funny,
get it
sir.
right. It's public property.
It's not public property.
It's who
It's not
pays for
public
it?
property, okay.
Who pays for it?
Original.
Who pays for it? Original, yeah. That's why you got an attitude.
Okay.
Okay,
I've been
original.
very polite
You got a
to you.
major. Yes, be quiet, will you? Okay, you are absolutely talking out your arse.
Okay. So can I just let's get out of the road because obviously the vehicles
No.
are coming.
Okay.
Right.
Here the conversation becomes almost philosophical and exposes different ideas of ownership. Officers insist he's on police premises, while he repeatedly asks who actually pays for this place and who it is meant to serve. By highlighting that public money funds the site, he frames it as public property, not a sealed compound. They claim it's registered as a business. He calls that out as nonsense, saying they need retraining and reality checks.
So I'm going to ask you to take a step back again because again you're crossing the boundary, aren't you? So it's clear,
I'm going
it's as
up
clear
to
as
the
that.
gate where I'm allowed to go.
All right, we're going to keep disputing this, sir. We're going to keep going back and forth, but clearly, as you can see, the gate is there. The boundary crosses.
right. Can you tell me then where it
Right, so-
actually says?
so-
hang on.
Okay.
No. For it to actually be as you're saying,
Yeah.
there needs to be a sign
Okay.
saying about no public access. Okay. Right. Can you tell me where that sign is? There is
Well,
no sign
it's quite
there.
perceivable, so obviously you can see the gate starts here.
And the gate
Boundary's
goes that
running
way.
across. That's fine.
Okay, and the
Well,
gate goes that way.
okay,
Okay,
well, so like I
I'm
said-
allowed to go exactly where it's
Right.
publicly accessible.
Right, and I'm not disputing that fact.
Okay,
But at this point,
so under
the
Section
point-
33 of the Criminal
point-
Justice Act of
Okay.
1972,
Yeah.
okay, I actually have rights to actually be here, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so and you are actually preventing me from doing
Okay.
that.
So I'm not disputing your right to get into a
Okay.
public place, but the moment you step over the threshold, it's continuing for your private property, aren't you? It's within the police boundary. So,
Public,
like I said,
public
sir,
property.
The police-
Public
the police
property.
station is
Who
not public
pays
property.
for it?
It's private premises. sir.
No, it's registered as a business. The police, all police forces are registered as businesses. Okay, but it is
Alright, so
a
my
public
sergeant is coming
building.
down to speak to you, and he
That's
will
fine.
reiterate what I have told you.
That's
so it's
fine.
We can wait here.
Okay, but I tell you, you seriously need retraining.
That's okay, sir.
Okay,
I recorded. You're recorded. There's
and that's
no-
fine, and I will be getting a copy of that.
That's
So don't
absolutely
worry
fine.
about that.
You do that, sir. It's absolutely fine by me.
All right, absolute joker.
Yes, control them. Is it yourself or 3 or 3?
In this clip, the auditor raises the stakes by citing Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972 to justify his presence and right of access. The officers respond with the idea of a threshold that magically turns public ground into private property without any sign. He pushes back, again pointing to funding access and common sense interpretation. His legal references, even if loosely applied, underline citizens challenging vague, shifting rules in real time.
Police station in the remit of the Metropolitan Police that you film, or is it other police station outside of the remit of the MPS? So is that,
It's
is that
any,
forces?
it's any public service,
Okay.
okay, that the public pay for.
Okay.
That's a good fire brigade and LAS as well.
Yep.
Okay. No, no problem.
These are all public services that the public pay for.
What would you consider as would you consider it your hobby, or is it a profession that you like to do? What remit would you classify as?
Well, I do this purely because I'm a member of the public.
Okay.
Okay, and I like to show people exactly how the buildings are actually kept, also as well how the police actually do engage with the public, because at the end of the day that's most probably the most important thing, is how the actual police actually engage with members
I
of the
agree.
public.
I have to
Okay,
agree with that.
and when a member of the public is doing a completely lawful thing, okay, and the way that people try then to actually take their rights away from them from stopping them.
Okay. And your plans for the rest of the day, sir? Are they to just continue being based at this police station, or will you be going to other
I
police
have
stations?
no idea.
Okay, that's fine. Doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
It's a nice day.
No. I'm much happier it's cold than sunny anyway.
You like the cold?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm freezing.
Winter is the best time of the year.
It is, but with layers. We're wearing 3/4 lengths, it's not freezing.
I know, if it weren't raining, I'd be in flip-flops.
Is someone coming down?
Hello, sir, my sergeant's there. My sergeant's there. There you go.
This part explains his wider mission and gives insight into his mindset. As an independent member of the public, he says he films police stations to show how buildings are maintained and, more importantly, how officers engage with citizens under scrutiny. He stresses that the real issue is when lawful activity is met with efforts to strip away rights. Light chat about the cold weather and flops offers contrast and humanizes the standoff a little.
Good afternoon, Sergeant. How are you?
All right, thank you. How are you?
Good, not too bad. First of all, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please,
Who are you,
Sergeant?
sir? Who are you?
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Why is that?
Please? Because I'm asking you to, so that
Okay.
I can actually address you properly,
Okay.
and I can actually then tell you what my complaint is, sir.
Okay, I'm Sergeant Saywak. I'm based here at Condell Police Station.
Okay, and your shoulder number?
307.
Thank you very much. Okay, well, I'm just here doing a completely lawful activity, okay, and when I get stopped by an officer, okay, and get told that I'm blocking and standing in the road when I'm on the pavement,
Okay,
right, that's something that an officer should not make up,
right,
right, and then when I then have this female officer here,
okay,
right, that decides then that she wants to be rude, right, in the manner in which she actually addresses a member of the public, okay, that's not right.
okay,
Right, and then I then also had another officer that failed to identify themselves when they were in plain clothes.
okay,
Okay, and when you're in plain clothes, you are meant to produce your warrant card. Okay, which she failed to do that.
okay,
Okay, so I would like to put in a complaint about all those three officers, oh, and then this gentleman as well, for actually obstructing my actual way as well.
okay. Well,
Any actual issues?
Here we finally see the sergeant step in and apply a more measured, supervisory approach. After properly identifying himself, he listens while the auditor lays out specific complaints, false claims about blocking the road, rude conduct, and a plainclothes officer failing to show a warrant card when challenged. The request is clear and structured. This moment matters because it shifts things from street argument to formal accountability within the police hierarchy.
Well, Colin said that he was walking down there for the cars and cars for about 3 days. And then he's allowed to stand by the cars, which I've informed him, but he's continued to keep walking up and down here. He walked over there and started filming into the backyard. And then, yeah, I wanted to put in a complaint saying that I was rude, a non-uniform officer didn't produce his warrant card, I don't know who that was, and also about Harris blocking him from going into the Blue Gates. Those were the issues, yeah? Did I miss any?
Yeah, those were some of them.
Some of them?
Yep.
Oh, I missed one.
Right, so
Okay. Well, first of all, Sergeant, would you mind identifying yourself properly for me, please?
yeah, Sergeant Gradwell.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic.
316 Northwest.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. What are your intentions for the rest of the day?
I don't know yet.
You don't know
I
yet.
have no idea yet.
Okay.
if there's an issue with the officer's conduct, we'll have someone review their body-worn footage.
Yeah,
As
and
appropriate.
I will also request copies of all of the cameras as well.
Okay. All right. What I'll do is respectfully request you do not go past those gates.
I won't be going past the
Right, you're
gates.
fine
I'm not
where
here
you
to
are.
break the law. I'm not here to break the law.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm just here to actually film what the public pay for. That is all that I'm here to do. Okay, and when I'm actually getting stopped, okay, from doing that,
Yeah.
okay, that should not be happening. I won't go into any restricted area. As I said, I'm not here to break the law. Okay, I'm here to do exactly what I'm lawfully allowed to do, and then once I've done my business here, then I'll be on my way.
Cool, thank you very much.
So, and that's how simple it is.
In this section, the sergeant balances reassurance with boundaries and tries to stabilize the situation. He promises that officer's body worn footage can be reviewed if conduct is in question, while the auditor confirms he will also seek copies for his records. The sergeant politely asks him not to go past the gates. In return, the auditor reiterates he has no intention of entering restricted areas, only filming what the public pays for, then moving on.
Really praise it that all this is done. So I've got all these officers here just for somebody with a camera. See, now your sergeant actually came down, okay, and actually said that. Okay, as you can see, that's all I was here to do. Okay, was what was completely lawful.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, I
and
appreciate
nothing
that.
more.
I appreciate your compliance, and like I said, I'm not here to prevent you from filming. Like I said, in really active public place.
But you did
But
actually
just-
prevent me. You
Well,
prevented me. And then as you see,
so-
from your sergeant coming out,
Yeah.
okay, you then seen, as soon as I said exactly what I said to you,
Okay.
your sergeant then actually
the
done
reason,
the
the
right
reason
thing.
I've initially put in the prevention is because my concern for you was obviously, like I said, your officers enter confidential information on our keypad system that we used to get in and out.
Well,
entry
it's down
into
to
the
that
backyard.
individual officer
That's
to
fine,
make
and
sure
I
that they
just tried
cover
to,
that
I tried
up.
to negate that expenditure. That's not a problem, sir. Okay, well, I'll leave you to
Okay.
carry on through to record.
Carry
No
on with
worries.
your original job.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
No worries.
We'll leave
Cool.
it to the
No worries. Have a
Alright.
lovely afternoon. Take care.
Obviously, if you have any issues with the body worn, you can make a request on our
Yep.
Met Police website. Yeah,
No worries, that's
it'll be
fine.
a TPA request,
That's fine.
and then
No
it'll be
worries.
assessed whether we release that to you or not.
Yep.
Okay.
No worries. That's
All right.
fine.
But like my colleagues have said, just please don't
Oh
cross
yeah,
us.
as I said, I won't
Okay.
go into any restricted area. As I said, I'm not here to break the law.
No, I
Okay,
understand that.
I'm here to do exactly what I'm lawfully allowed to do, and that's
Yeah,
it.
we're not saying you're not. We just
Yeah.
have to be careful. We don't want anyone in the backyard. That's
Oh yeah, and,
okay.
and that's fine. And as I said, you won't see me in the backyard.
Very good.
No
All
worries.
right. Take care.
All right.
I can't imagine if the rain gets any worse, you'll be here too much longer anyway.
No, well, it's sort of the rain's sort of been on and off. That's all it's been doing today, and I think so
I guess
far.
you don't mind too much. You're in shorts anyway.
Yeah.
It's very
As I
sweet.
said, if it weren't raining, I'll be in flip flops as well.
You wouldn't catch me in shorts in this
No.
weather.
So, yeah. But no worries. Thank you very much for
Alright.
coming down. I appreciate that.
Take
Okay.
care.
No worries. Okay. Sergeant, thank you very much.
The final part shows the encounter cooling down and the tone softening. The auditor reminds officers that their own sergeant has effectively confirmed he's done nothing wrong standing where he is in filming. They emphasize concerns about sensitive information and vehicle details, but accept it's their job to manage that, not his. A bit of small talk about the rain and weather closes things out, so don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.